Okay. Good see everyone. So we'll just start by doing a little warm-up relaxation kind of thing. So make sure you're sitting comfortably, feet on the floor, kind of a nice posture too, with your kind of shoulders over hips, kind of supported that way. Somebody else is coming in now. I'll admit them in. Just loosen the neck up a little bit. Don't push it too far in any way. Don't overstretch it. Looking up and down, and draw some circles with the nose. Loosening up and shaking out the hands and the feet. Just loosening everything up. Rolling the shoulders around, backwards and forwards. And squeezing them up to the ears with the breath in. And out. And go. And up again, squeeze them up to the ears. And up. And down. And once more. Squeezing up all the tension of the day and the week. And letting it go. Very nice. Just going to invite you to close your eyes as well if you want. Just going to focus on the breath, taking deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In again and out. Just relaxing, letting any thoughts, any sounds you're hearing just come and go. I like focusing on that point between thoughts when there's no thought there. Just trying to hold that space. Breathing in. And hold it. And out. Just direct the breath to any point of tension you have. And hold. And out. And if you don't have any tension, just let it come and go. We're going to hum on any note you want. Just take a long note. Just let the sound flow up through the head and out through the top. So take your hands, and as you hum, just kind of raise them slowly up. So breathe in. Let them drop back down. So really just stretching out as well while you're humming. And once more. Stretch up. And one more stretch up again. So we'll just take a note. Two, three. And through all of this, try and keeping the sound up here in the mask, behind the nose, pointing it out. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. So the sound stays nice and bright. One more. La, 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 la. Mm. To stop the train in cases of emergency, just pull on the chain, pull on the chain. Penalty for each improper use, £5. To stop the train in cases of emergency, just pull on the chain, pull on the chain. Penalty for each improper use, £5. To stop the train in cases of emergency, just pull on the chain, pull on the chain. Penalty for each improper use, £5. To stop the train in cases of emergency, just pull on the chain, pull on the chain. Penalty for each improper use, £5. To stop the train in cases of emergency, just pull on the chain, pull on the chain. Penalty for each improper use, £5. To stop the train in cases of emergency, just pull on the chain, pull on the chain. Penalty for each improper use, £5. Okay, good. Hope everyone is feeling a little warmed up in some way. So another 3 this week. Wana Baraka, one of our new gospel tunes, the Beatles medley, and Mr. Blue Sky. So we might get to Mr. Blue Sky last. We've done that already. And maybe start with Wana Baraka. It's quite a fun tune. And here we are. So this is down into the nice 3 parts. And yeah, so there's, we'll go over the lyrics actually, because that's quite an important part. So Wana Baraka, meaning they have blessings. So the Wana part means they have. I'm here. Yeah, I have them here. So they have blessings, those who pray. So the Wale Wambao each time means those who pray. So that's a repeating part. And then the Wana changes each time. So it's they have something, those who pray. They have this, those who pray. So Wana Baraka the first time is Wala Wambao. They have blessings, those who pray. And then at the end of each kind of round, it says Yezu Mwenyewe Alisema. Alleluia. Jesus himself said so. Alleluia. So first time they have blessings, those who pray. I don't think the altos sing the Baraka part. I think you just have oohs over that part, but that's what's going on there. They have blessings, those who pray. Yezu Mwenyewe Alisema. Jesus himself said so. Second verse, they have Amani, Wana Amani, they have peace. Third is that they have Wana Furaha, they have joy. And the last being Wana Uzima, they have well-being. So we have blessings, peace, joy, and well-being. In that order, and it's always those who pray. Jesus himself said so. Yeah, so it's quite a nice lively tune that way. So while the basses are singing, the basses start off, bringing us in with the Wana Baraka, Wala Waombao. So the vowels are very open like that. They're all Baraka, Wala Waombao. I know we've done this before, but we'll just refresh over it. Yeah, so that's Wana Baraka, Walla Wombo. The basses will start us out with that. So we come in here at bass at bar 9. The music had PP, pianissimo, barely perceptible. So this is just a nice, no need to force any sound. And we're starting on the first space of the music. I wonder if anybody can remember. Can anyone remember what note that refers to? Anybody? If anyone has any idea, you can unmute yourself and. But if not, don't worry about it. So we're in the key of D. D. So D is below, is the first space below the line. So we're on the first space. So that's 2 steps up, being the F sharp. Da 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 do re mi. So we're starting on the. Coming down to do there. So I'll sing this through in just the oo part in the solfa, just to give that kind of a nice way of opening it out. Mi, do, mi, do, re, mi, do, mi, do. So it's that kind of nice, steady movement. We'll just go over with the oo this time. 2, 3. And if you could, I would try and breathe between one of the F sharps and Ds. Try and maybe, although it's in a nice phrase there, you can breathe there too. So this part here, where after the 4, in between each 4 bars. Ooh, ooh, there. And then we're into our words here. So Wana Amani. So it was blessings, peace, joy, well-being. I think that was the last one, well-being. So Amani being peace this time. So they have peace, those who pray. 1, 2, 3, and Wana Amani, Wala Womba O. Wana Amani, Wala Womba O. Wana Amani, Wala Womba O. Yesu mwenyewe alisema, Alleluia, Alleluia. Alleluia, 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 Alleluia. Yesu mwenyewe alisema. So that's the verse, and it's kind of verse and chorus, repeats itself, and you can feel that kind of gospel-y thing of it going around in a kind of a predictable manner. So the one interesting aspect of the arrangement maybe is the different rhythmic things that you'll have. This is the kind of the first rhythm we encounter this. Ba da ba ba da 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 ti 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 da 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 ti 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 da da ti ti da ti da ti ti da da ti 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 da 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 da. So it's good to do that as well. Have the pulse going along, and to be singing the rhythms along with it, with or without the words at this stage, just to be getting into because the rhythm is the most important thing, because you will have contrary rhythms to each other. So let's go over this once more, and maybe I'll keep a steady pulse as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wana Amani, Wala Womba O. alisema, Alleluia, 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 Alleluia. Yesu mwenyewe alisema, wana furaha. So there's the different rhythm here. So wana furaha, they have joy, those who pray. So the rhythm changes here to this da 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 taka da taka 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 da da taka da taka da taka da da taka da taka da taka da da taka da taka da taka da. So you're going to give a taka da taka da taka da 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 da. That kind of pulse going on behind it, but it's ba da 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 da. So the same kind of melodic structure as before. The same kind of shape, just different rhythm. So this is the second rhythm. Da 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 da. So go over that once more with words or without, whichever you. Where they have joy. 1, 2, 3, and wana furaha, wana furaha, wana furaha, wana furaha, wana furaha, wana furaha. Yesu, Yesu, alisema, hallelujah. And they're into the next, this chorus. So here's your third rhythm. So there's three kind of different rhythms, and this is kind of like a little. The beginning of this kind of feels more like a little march. You have this upbeat into it. Da 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 da, ba 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 da, da ba 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 da da, da 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 da. Da, 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 da. So this is that one from here. So we'll go from here, which is, let me see, 37, 38, 39, 40. 40 going into 41. Alle, 1, 2, Alleluia, Alle, Alleluia, Alleluia, Alle, Alleluia, Alleluia, Alle, Alleluia, Alleluia. Mwenyewe alisema. So you've got that. So those are the three, and then we're back to the first sort of rhythm which we've had before. So I think the second rhythm, the wana furaha, the joy one, kind of only comes in once with that. I think it may come back. No, I think that's the only time it comes in. So it's kind of very particular to wana furaha, the joy. So here we are at bar 49. So now we're singing with the sopranos, the Wana Uzima, which I have, let me think, what was that? I think well-being that was, yeah, well-being, something along those lines. So we're back to our first rhythm, a little higher up. 2, 3, Wana uzima, wala waombao. Wana uzima, wala waombao. Wana uzima, wala waombao. Yesu mwenyewe alisema. So it's quite nice, and you've got this little change here. Da 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 in 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 54, which is really nice. It's quite melodic. So we'll go again here from 49. 2, 3, oh. Wana uzima, wala waombao. Wana uzima, wala waombao. Wana uzima, wala waombao. Yesu mwenyewe alisema, Alleluia, alle, Alleluia, Alleluia, alle, Alleluia, So we've had that already. That's something we've had back from the previous page, 38, 39, 40, from bar 40 going into here. So that's just a straight direct. I think it's pretty much a direct repeat of that. Yes, that's quite nice. I think important here is as well to keep the shape of things quite nice and smooth. So sometimes it can be tempting to be a bit more da 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 kind of staccato with it. But if the you've got nice kind of smooth sound. So it's forte here, going from 56 into 57, and then fortissimo here. So it's just the whole piece grows as we go along. So we'll go from 63, 64 into our last kind of Alleluia. 1, 2, 1, 2, Alleluia, 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 Alleluia. When Yahweh alisema. So the ending bit. This is our last one, and we just go. When Yahweh alisema. Molto ritardando. So it's just a big. Everyone slows down. It just comes to a big halt and big climax. When Yahweh alisema. When Yahweh alisema. So those will all be directed. And yeah, so that's the general gist of all of that. I think we've got about 10 minutes left on this session. So again, as usual, just come back in after we get kicked out. So before, I might just go through this once more. If there's any questions before I go through it again, just unmute yourselves and ask away if there's anything in particular that was unclear or difficult about it. Are we good? Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward. In some aspects, there's just lots to get right. It'll be fun actually when it comes together, because while you're on the joy part, Wana Furaha, the sopranos have different rhythm against you, and the basses, and also at other parts. I think at the Wana Uzima, the basses are against you in the soprano, so there'll be a lot of excitement and tension going on. Yeah, so once more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, I forgot to ask. Does anybody want to sing along and unmute themselves? Lots of nodding of heads. Okay, that's everyone then. 1, 2, 3. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Yesu mwenyewe alisema, wana furaha, wana furaha, wana furaha, wana furaha, wana furaha, wana furaha. Yesu, Yesu alisema, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Mwenyewe alisema, wana uzima, wala wamba, alissema, alleluia. Alle, alleluia, alleluia. Alle, alleluia, alleluia. Alle, alleluia, alleluia. When you way, alissema, alleluia. Alle, alleluia, alleluia. Alle, alleluia, alleluia. Alle, alleluia, alleluia. When you way, alissema. Not even bright at the end. Cool. Let me see now. How do we get out of this? Here we are. Okay, any questions? Any questions around that before we jump onto something else? All quiet. Okay, good. I'm going to take silence as a good thing, a positive, you know. And then when we all get together, we'll sing this really well and be lovely. And
yep, sounds good.
Okay, so we've got about 5 minutes left, so I'll just start. I'll start on the Beatles medley because we can
next.
Start on the Beatles medley, and it's yeah, because we can always, when we get cut out, everyone can just come back in again. I think everyone's muted unless anyone's eager to. Oh, good. Okay, Beatles medley. I did this arrangement for another choir years ago. A couple of years ago. They weren't as good as these though, so it's a lot easier than the stuff we usually handle. So you'll have no bother with it, it'll be lovely. And actually, you just have a lot of melody in it. There's some harmony, but it's just a lot of melody. And we start off with "Here Comes the Sun" is the first song in it, and then into "In My Life," and then "Can't Buy Me Love" to finish with. So yeah, we'll just have a little. So after the intro, we just have the. I'll just sing down the octave just for now. 2, 3, and. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Then the basses take over, so it's a lot of just back and forth. The basses have, little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Then all together, here comes the sun. And the first chorus, the sopranos have the doo-doo-doo-doo. You have it the second time. So first time you're just, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's all right. That goes on there. Second verse. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling. So harmony here at bar 26, 27, just mark that as harmony because that's where the bass and tenors come in. So you just go up a third. Usually it's. So that one is there. So just go from the previous thing. Little darling, the smiles returning to their faces. Little darling. And then just off then, while the basses have their line. So lots of in and out. And the second chorus. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Da da da, sun, 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 here it comes. So those The rhythm is odd on those, but once we're all together, it'll da 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 da. 1 2 1 da 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 da. And what I'd like for each of those is to get a bit more of a crescendo each time, so they build up. Less than a minute left here, so I'll just have a quick recap of that before we go on to the next part. So you just start off with the sopranos, then it goes over to the basses, back for the chorus. Sopranos have the doot and doo doo. Then you start again, little darling. Harmony there with the basses. So good to make a little note of these now. So when it comes to like, okay, I'll remember this part. Then you have the doot and doo doos the next time. Chorus, and into that 3-part son son son. Here it comes with a little crescendo each time. And then we'll be into In My Life, which is really nice as well. It's really like a nice kind of change as well. It's kind of starting bright, a little mellow in the middle, and then kind of a lively ending. There are places I remember